Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. If you joined me last week, we talked on Tuesday Tea with Mandy B. We talked about what antioxidants actually are. Today, what I want to talk about is how do we get more of them into our diet? How do we increase our intake of antioxidants? So just as a quick little reminder, if you missed last week's episode, we talked about the benefits of antioxidants and actually what they are. So they help kind of eradicate, they bond with free radicals or oxidative stress molecules in our bodies, and they help keep the damage at a lower level than if those free radicals were just bouncing around everywhere. So antioxidants are really, really important. They've been shown, sorry, I should have turned my notifications off. They have been shown to help in the prevention of cancer, reverse and slow aging, enhance immune system, increase energy, and also help improve heart and other organ health. So with all of this that we know about how good they are, most of us still, including me, still don't get the amount of fruits and vegetables, which are the number one source for antioxidants in our diets. So let's talk about some ways. I have 10 possible baby steps that you could take for getting more antioxidants in your diet. Antioxidants are so important, and we talked about all of that last week. So if you missed last week's episode and you're curious to know more about what they are, I would recommend heading back to that episode. But the first way is in your breakfast. So number one is breakfast. It doesn't have to be a Pop-Tart on the way out the door. I know I have been guilty of that. We definitely have done Pop-Tarts or Eggo waffles a lot on those mornings when everybody's trying to get out the door to school and to work. But if you can throw some strawberries and maybe yogurt in a blender, maybe some protein powder, that's an easy, quick meal in the morning that's going to give you a bigger boost of antioxidants. You can also put those berries in your cereal, whether you like hot cereal like oatmeal or cold cereal. Put those berries on top for a little antioxidant boost. If you truly have no time in the morning and you usually grab something on the run, even going through the drive-through can maybe help you out. If you'll order instead of an egg McMuffin or that breakfast sandwich, get a yogurt and fruit parfait and some apple slices. And that's going to give you a couple of servings of fruit to up your antioxidants. Second place that you can increase antioxidants are with your snacks. Snacks are so tricky. It's something that I have struggled with all my life, and especially since the lockdown, since I've been working from home mostly. I was finding that I was grazing throughout the day because the pantry's right there. I can grab a snack. I can sit here at my desk and munch on whatever I have. Snacking has been a big issue for me. So if you're going to snack, find a way to build in those antioxidants. How about a handful of raisins or maybe some fresh fruit, fresh grapes? Dip some strawberries in yogurt. It's going to feel almost decadent to have that. It's almost going to feel like a chocolate covered strawberry. I also love yogurt covered raisins. That's one of my snacks. I have to watch the portion because raisins can have a high amount of sugar. But the berries provide that antioxidant. If you like a crunch instead, baby carrots dipped in hummus, or even just a handful of nuts, pecans or walnuts, that's a great antioxidant boost. So we've covered breakfasts and snacks. How about lunches and dinners? What can we do there? So it actually might just sound cliche or trite, but adding a salad to each of your main daily meals can add loads to your overall health and well-being. You don't have to stick with a boring salad. I am definitely a pretty boring salad eater, but you can add all kinds of variety and spice into your salads. Even just a couple of red pepper slices on your green salad. Maybe make it a Greek salad or add some of those dried cranberries. Of course, watching the sugar content on those. A broccoli salad for lunch. Have you ever had that kind of creamy broccoli salad? A rice salad with some fresh vegetables. Even adding the word has just left my brain. Sprouts into like your ramen. If you make a ramen bowl, just adding in those veggies throughout. One of the things I've found with my blood sugar is if I start with a salad before whatever it is the family is eating for dinner, that actually has helped lower my blood sugar. I know that's not our topic for today, but if I start with that fiber, it tends to kind of level off the blood sugar spike that I'm going to have, because it kind of makes like a mesh net of fiber in your intestines. I know that's a little gross for a Tuesday morning, sorry, but it's like a buffer to keep that blood sugar more constant, and it slows down the absorption of that blood sugar. So start your meal off with a salad. The fourth one is with your desserts. So desserts, we don't have to avoid desserts. We can still have desserts, but we can increase our antioxidant take with desserts. Berries are an amazing source of antioxidants. Maybe with some whipped cream if you like dairy, or some berries with chocolate. A dark chocolate with some berries would be a wonderful way to end your day with a really antioxidant rich but decadent feeling kind of dessert. All right, number 5 is a big one for me. We talk about beverages, right? Tuesday tea. Tea is a great replacement for any kind of sugary beverage that you're having, but tea has high antioxidant compounds. If you could even try matcha if you've never tried matcha before. Matcha has matcha, if you haven't had it, is ground up green tea leaves, and you drink it as a powder. You don't steep it like a tea. So you can mix it in your oatmeal, your yogurt. You can put it in hot water and drink it hot. You can shake it up with lemonade and drink it cold. I love flavored matcha. If you guys have been in my tea community, you know that we talk a lot about matcha over there. But matcha, since you're consuming the whole leaf, has 137 times the antioxidant intake that you're going to get than just a glass of green tea that you've steeped, because with matcha you're actually ingesting the whole tea leaf. It's ground up and it's in a powder form. But tea and matcha are great with antioxidants. Another fun one is a glass of wine. So if you like wine with dinner, have a glass of wine. That you're getting a little bit of the antioxidants there, of course, in moderation. Chai tea is another great one. Chai tea is really high in antioxidants. So those are some fun beverages that you can use to up your antioxidants. Then number 6 is for you to think outside the box. So we know berries and salads and fruits and veggies, right? Those are all great, but there are some unexpected foods that you might not think of that are going to give you an antioxidant boost. So like, surprise, russet potatoes, just baked potatoes, artichokes, and small red beans all have really high antioxidant levels. So the beans actually may have more antioxidant power than blueberries. So add to your rice salad that's full of vegetables, add some beans, and you'll up that antioxidant power even more. Number 7 is to think about the way you're preparing your veggies. So you think you're being good, right? You're cooking veggies with your family's dinner every night, but if you're overcooking those vegetables, you're cooking out a lot of those beneficial properties of the antioxidants. So it's always going to be better to steam instead of boiling, and stop cooking them when they lose their bright color and most of their bite, their crunch. So leave a little bit of that left over. Number 8 is to plant a garden. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, this is not my strong suit. I do not have my mother and my grandfather's green thumb, but experts believe that people who plant and harvest vegetables from their own gardens are far more likely to eat those vegetables and fruits than people like me who buy their produce from the store. So it's been a big trend over the last couple of years for people to start homesteading and growing their own gardens. That's a great way to eat the fruits of your labor, literally. Number 9 is to take your healthy diet on vacation. So I know sometimes it's really tempting for us to take a vacation as an opportunity to just let go of everything, let go of our healthy eating habits that we've worked so hard on. But think of the vacation as a way to be introduced to new foods. Order an interesting vegetable dish and really pay attention to how it's prepared so that you could go back home and try to recreate it. So instead of completely throwing everything out the window, it's okay to indulge. It's great to have treats and to really, enjoy and indulge on your vacation, but don't let everything fall off. And you can still use this as a way to keep your antioxidant levels high. And then number 10 is to learn to cook or to teach someone to cook. So if you are raising kids, teaching them those healthy habits early on is going to be really important. I am not a great cook. This is something I'm learning as we go. I'm in my mid 40s and I'm not a great cook. But when you're cooking, you're not opening bags and boxes. Cooking involves scrubbing and peeling vegetables, preparing whole foods, and really paying attention to the way that things are prepared. If you're guilty, and I know I am, of ordering out every night, you're far less likely to be eating those whole foods and natural fruits and vegetables that are providing you that really strong base for your antioxidant intake. So I hope that maybe one of these inspired you today to go out and up your antioxidant intake. Maybe one of those ideas is something you'd like to latch onto and to try. Give it a try and let me know how it goes for you. I would love to hear which one of these you put into place and how it's working for you. So thanks for joining me again on a Tuesday morning for Tuesday Tea with Mandy B. We'll see you again next week, everyone.